Hey there everyone! Hope you're having yourselves a wonderful day wherever you are. This is Timmy M70 here with another World of Warships video for you, and this time I thought I would give you something a little bit different. Well, hold on, what do you mean by that, you might be asking. I mean, this is only your fourth video, so of course anything you make is going to be different, right? Well, yeah, that's true. But what I mean by that is that I've been making videos filled mostly with fail, and hey, I'll admit, a lot of it's mine. And now I'm going to try and balance it out with some win. At least to show that even a blind squirrel can find a nut every once in a while. Now, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned a game that I had in North Carolina that was so good that was deserving its own video. Well, this one isn't it. But that's because I just had a video filled with battleships. And the one before that was wall-to-wall North Carolina action. So, you know what? You're getting something other than battleships this time around. Hope you don't mind. Anyway, the good folks over at the World of Warships North America forums hold an in-game contest every so often. And a few weeks ago, they started something that they called the Shippy Cruiser Games. Hey, I don't name the contests, I just play in them. Anyway, the rules are simple. Each week they select a non-premium mid-tier cruiser and keep track of everyone's performance in it over the weekend. And the top players, in this case damage-wise, get in-game prizes like doubloons and signal flags and premium time and so on. And 2 weeks ago, they chose this ship for the contest. The German Tier 5 cruiser Königsberg. It had been a while since I played in the Königsberg, but I figured maybe, hey, I should rebuy it for the contest. So I bought it again along with all of the upgrades and modules I could get, and now, practically broke in-game currency-wise, I decided to give it a try and see if I remembered how to play it. Well, it turns out that wasn't necessary. And we're on the map fault line, and I'm coming up the western side of the map to support these two destroyers that have also decided to come along this way. And I spot an enemy Clemson, American Tier 4 destroyer, coming down the channel on the other side of this island. So I open fire with my armor piercing. I had armor piercing loaded for some strange reason. And notice, well, think, wait a minute, if he's coming down like that without changing direction, your torpedo's probably on the way. So I slow down to half speed while continuing to keep firing on the Clemson. Oh, and there are those torpedoes. So yeah, nice try. And there's another Clemson there. Now that's a different one. So it looks like 2 destroyers came down that side, and I opened fire on this one. So I launch a spray of torpedoes in front of it. Hopefully I'll catch him, and I accidentally bump into a friendly Nicholas while I'm doing that. Sorry about that. Continue to fire at him, switching over to high explosive. And oh, he takes a dive bomber attack. And there we go, torpedo actually did get him. So that's kill number 1 for today. Not bad. Switching over to the other Clemson now. This was the Clemson I think I opened fire on before. And let's see what he does. I'm circling around trying to avoid fire from that Texas that's behind the island there. He already took a good chunk of my health away. Circles around. Friendly Nicholas manages to avoid his torpedo spread. 2,200 points of damage from that last salvo. Nice. Fire another one at him. Knocked his propulsion on. Did another 1,400. So I'm doing pretty good. Now switching over to the Minikaze. Now that comes down behind the island. Shots out. And those ones are going to miss. So well, can't hit them all. I'm hearing a torpedo alarm. Where the heck are they? Okay, they're friendlies coming from behind me and they're aimed at the Texas, so I can relax a little bit. Looking back over, oh, where'd the Minikaze go? Oh, he's behind smoke. Okay, no shot at him, and oh no, Texas is firing on me. This might hurt. And he missed, thank goodness. But now I'm kind of halfway down the channel here and might collide with a friendly battleship, so I'm going to swing around. Hard to starboard, try and get myself back into position to get over to that channel again. I was just moving out of the way, and yes, I know I might run into the island. Nope, it looks like I've got room. So, keep turning, and I do run aground. I guess the water was just a little too shallow for my ship. Oh well, keep the speed up, and yeah, I can get myself off these rocks with no problem at all. And off I go again. Now looking at the map, I can see that those two enemy destroyers are still in the area, so I activate my hydroacoustic search to try and get any advance warning if they do decide to fire torpedoes. And I open fire, secondaries open fire, my bad, on this enemy Nicholas, American Tier 5 destroyer. I fire some torpedoes in his general direction because he might get lucky again. Opening fire with high explosive shells, more torpedoes coming in from the other enemy destroyer, and I slow right down to 1/4 speed so I'll avoid them easily. And I'm set on fire. I thought I could damage control party. Anyway, keep firing at the Nicholas. He's activated a smoke screen, but that's not going to do him any good because he's so close to me that my hydroacoustic search will pick him up. I've set him on fire, reduce him down to 140 HP, and there he goes for kill number 2. Now, I'm worried more about this enemy Texas coming around the island. The indicator says I'm aiming at the Minikaze, but I'm actually aiming at the Texas. You smell something burning? Damn it, damage control party, you had one job. Okay, there we go. Fire's out now. But, let that burn way too long. Anyway, I'll back up to get a shot and hopefully get myself a little room to get out of there once that Texas decides to come around. Fire 1, spread 2, spread. Whoa! Okay, yeah, I think it was Brown Trousers time for that Minikaze captain. Sorry about that. And now it's Brown Trousers time for me as that Texas comes around and I'm not in a good spot. He opens fire with a broadside and hits me very hard. Takes me down to about 2900 HP, but 3 torpedo hits, and that is kill number 3 for me. So I would say that was well worth the trade-off. Whew. Anyway, what's next? Oh yes, there's a friendly New York going around the corner there. Going around the corner of the island, and I might as well follow. I will launch my catapult fighter to help him with his dive bomber trouble over there. And he's taking fire from something, and that's probably the enemy Minikaze. So I might as well come around and help him. Yep, torpedoes, definitely Minikaze. So I'll help him out because, hey, hunting destroyers is what cruisers do best. In theory. Where are you, Minikaze? Oh, looks like you're behind some smoke. Oh well. Just keep an eye on that smoke screen. Oh, there he is. Looks like he's outrunning. So I open fire with some high explosives. Hit him 3 times. Nice. Incapacitate something. It looks like his engine, but he manages to repair it. Hits the New York with 3 torpedoes at least. That's gonna hurt. I open fire again. Do about 1100 damage, and my secondaries open up on him as well, and it looks like one of them has hit the friendly New York and has set him on fire, unfortunately. That's something that's been fixed in this ways past, that's not going to happen again, but it looks like the Minikaze is going to try and ram us, and it looks like he set us on fire again, and the secondaries took him out, and uh-oh. Looks like some torpedo bombers have left us a present, but they've missed as well. Whew! War kill! And the fun's not over yet, folks, because look what we have over here on the left. Enemy Bogue, American aircraft carrier. This should be fun. Open fire with high explosives. Now generally when I attack an aircraft carrier with a cruiser, I open up with high explosives first to try and set the flight deck on fire so he can't launch any planes at me. Second salvo out. 2200 damage, nice. he manages to launch more fighters. Fighters aren't going to affect me all that much. There we go, set him on fire. 3 more hits, 1600 points of damage, and take out his propulsion. And a citadel. A citadel on an aircraft carrier using high explosive shells that got that poorly armored. Another citadel just with armor piercing this time. Another 6300 damage. This should be the kill shot. Boom, got him. Kill number 5 gets me Kraken Unleashed. Ho, boy, does that feel good. And the day I ever get tired of getting that achievement is the day that I will quit the game. And somehow, lost in all of that was the fact that I also got the Confederate achievement for doing 20% total damage to 6 different ships as well. So yeah, the achievements just keep coming in. What's next? Okay, we have an enemy Omaha class cruiser at 11 kilometers. This might not go so well for me. And he's firing. Oh, return fire with some armor piercing. Well short, that was more of a ranging salvo than anything else. He's swinging around. I adjust my aim, fire again. While frantically dodging hit shots, and oh, I hit over 3300 damage. Nice. Another salvo out. I love the fire rate on 3200 damage. Another salvo out. And okay, 1 ricochet. And another salvo out. And that one was gonna miss. And he's firing on the battleship now, on friendly battleship. So now I don't have to worry so much about return fire. Now he's showing his bow to me, so less chance of penetrating hits. We go to high explosive, do another 561 damage. No fire, unfortunately. Fire again. Overshoot. Come on, he's down to 2200. This one looks good. This salvo looks really good. And really? You play a lousy game of catch, Omaha. Another salvo out. And that's short. He's down to 1100 HP. So 1 good salvo will take him out. Now our friendly destroyer is peppering him as well. Another shot. Overshoot again. Another salvo. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. No, it's short. So fire again. Readjust. Firing again. He's down to 512. I just need to nick him for kill number 6. And that's an overshot as well. He's turning and firing again. Will this be it? No! Friendly battleship gets the kill. Oh, damn it. Almost had him. Oh well. Can't win them all. But right now, I am just kicking myself. I'm thinking, you know, right now the adrenaline is just pumping right through your veins. You know, if this is what Bloodlust is like, I've definitely got it. But the fun's not over yet. Right now, I am chasing down the other enemy carrier. That would be a Langley, American Tier 4 carrier. And now all I have to do is wait for him to get in range. And by the look of things, we've got things well in hand. We have at least a 400 point lead and a significant lead in ships as well. Plus, we're also capturing their base. So yeah, it looks like we're going to win this one. And he's within range, so I fire armor piercing. That one was well off the mark. Switching over to high explosive. Hit him for 561. The salvo, I'm only firing with my front guns just because of my position. I'm going to try and swing around and get the aft guns trained on him as well. Continuing to fire, whittling him down. And you know, I didn't notice until now when I'm actually recording this video that our battleship in the cap area was asking me to back off because they wanted to go for the ram. So, Bert6666, if you see this video, I'm sorry, I'll let you have the next kill if we're on the same team. And that's it, kill number 6, this battle is over. Whew. So, how did we end up doing overall? Well, it turns out we did 6 kills, we shot down 7 aircraft, we did over 103,000 points of damage, we earned 2,200 base experience, that was almost 4,500 after modifiers, and we earned Confederate for damaging at least 6 enemies by at least 20% of their hit points each, Close Quarters Expert for sinking an enemy ship with our secondary guns, of course Kraken Unleashed for at least 5 kills in one battle, and High Caliber for damaging at least 4 ships on the enemy team with a total damage done exceeding 30% of the enemy's fleet's total hit points. So, you'd think that with a game like that I would have won a prize in that contest, right? Well, no. You see, the contest rules stated that they would be looking for the most damage given in a single battle. Okay, I probably have that. And that this competition would be running from 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Friday, August 12th, and ending at 4:59 on Sunday, August 14th. Now, let's take a look at the timestamp on the screen here. Yep. It just goes to show you that no matter how hard I try, there's always going to be a good amount of fail in one of my videos, right? Oh well, maybe next time. Anyway, that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't be afraid to leave a comment or give it a like. So anyway, as always, until next time, have fun at whatever it is you're doing, keep it safe, and I'll catch you later.